Hey, my name is Varun,
And I'm Pranaka.
and today we'll be presenting our product OmniMind. Omni stands for universal, which basically gives a universal perspective to the user who intends to use our product. The core principle on which our product is built is to turn a memory into a feature you control and not a force that controls you.
So the main problem today is that every website personalizes data for us, but it also creates a subtle bias. So algorithms learn a lot about us, but then they feed us the same thing. So you must have noticed it's everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Google. It echoes what we already, believe. So now AI systems coming up, so that those would also steer our answers. So the memory layer of AI model today is a complete black box. So why it matters? So it matters because our decisions are now skewed, whatever it is, like the health, finance, politicals, whatever the aspect is, it matters to us. So we're just stuck in an echo chamber. We just keep hearing the same thing, and our goal is to give control back to the user, keep personalization, make leanings, and give a neutral view to the user. So we'll jump into the demo.
So this is the website that we have built. It's called OmniMind, and we have two visuals over here. The first one is a rather clouded mind that is caused due to a bias, and the second one is colorful with multiple perspectives, which we have called a balanced perspective.
So now a user comes in, he will query, let's say for example, he queries, I really like Apple products, they have great ecosystem. So what we're essentially doing is we're trying to create a profile, a person who really likes Apple products. So on the left hand side, you can see that the person would get a reply something like this: it's great to hear you like Apple products and all of those things. And on the right hand side, you can already see that it's a balanced reply. It's talking about Apple ecosystem strengths and other ecosystem options too. So then the person comes, and this is his second query. I have many Apple products, they are very user friendly. I recently bought an iPad too. So you notice the person really likes Apple products. That is what the model is learning right now. And then this is what it gives, and this is their answer. So now the person would come back and a third query. So here he's asking, suggest me some good laptops for school. Should I go for Apple or not? So because the model knows that you are leaning towards Apple products, so what it'll do, we'll see. So on the left hand side, you can see it'll give you something like, since you already own many Apple products, you should go for Apple ecosystem. So it'll give you options for like Apple, recommended Apple laptops. But on the left hand, on the other side, we see that the bias is detected here. You see, the person just asked, about this, and the bias is detected, and then he's recommended Apple laptops as well as other options too. So to give him a balanced view.
Yeah, so the bias is detected using a custom bias detection logic that we have built. With each query, there are features, tags, and values that are being generated, which get stored into the profile database. Um, During any query, the database is scanned for the features that are relevant to the query, and a weighted approach is used to determine whether a bias is there or not. We have also built a custom neutral query logic, a different prompt altogether tells that determines the bias first, and then it gives a reply accordingly. So using the custom bias determination logic, the bias is quantified, and if it is over a certain threshold, then the warning with this sign shows up, with the warning sign shows up, and then accordingly, one section of the prompt is run, and it explicitly tells to also give other options so that a balanced perspective is formed for the user. That's our product, and thank you.
Thank you.